Alright, so we were doing stuff here. What stuff were we doing? I don't remember, but I'll remember when I click on this. Did I present him everything? Honestly, I have zero memory. Also, my volume has increased, so we're gonna turn that down a bit. There you go. I think I did. What the heck am I doing? What am I doing? I think I just had to show him the... Oh yeah, show him the resignation letter. What's this crumpled up piece of paper? He's reading it. He's getting it. No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious. Is he ever not serious? I can't believe they've pushed him this far. Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. He's resigning, yeah. When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him. Detective. That's it. I have made up my mind. But here, take my ID card. We can't do that. If someone found out, which they will because it's recorded, they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report. Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. Alright, detective. Thank you. Gumshoe's ID tucked swiftly into pocket. A police department ID card allows access to areas of the PD open to detectives. You can show it to him again. Let me share a device with you as a detective. If you don't have a clue, keep your trap shut. I'll keep that in mind. Sheesh. Alright. Care about this? Nope, he does not. Wasn't there an update on something? I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure there were two things I wanted to show him. What is missing tip? The shield, right? The shield was updated. Yeah, what about this? Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. Say, this design's based on an old Chinese parable, right? Yeah, everyone knows that. There was this dragon. Yeah, that's it, a dragon. He had a thing for shields, see? That's not exactly the version we heard. No, but this one sounds more exciting. Anyway, it gets kind of gory after that. I'll spare you the details, Fred. He doesn't know. Yeah, take me to the chief's office. February 24th, Police Department Chief's Office. Here goes, Mr. Wright. Click. Beep, beep, beep. It's open. We're in. Hey, we're in. If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. He's here. Eek! Gah! Slap? She slapped him? Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah! Detective Gumshoe. What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too. If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID crushed and rendered unusable in the pocket. What the hell? Hey, don't do that to my card. But now you have deniability, I guess. If, you can say someone destroyed it. I hardly ever get a chance to come in here. So I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. You really do want to get fired, don't you? Not if we are lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this. He probably moved it. Chief's office. That desk on the other side of the room. Was that your sister's? We're talking to her. Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is entirely Chief Grant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see. So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk. No one except Chief Grant and the cleaning lady who's in here every morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. And Chief Grant, can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes? I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think, nah, you wouldn't be, no. Oh. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Chief Grant is a suspect. Okay, now then let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy. Huh? What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go like... Yeah, you don't just let it go at that. Sorry, this guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? He's helping us, bro. You two don't think Chief Grant might be a suspect, do you? What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him? He's a suspect. Chief Grant. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. Yet. There you go, ignoring me again. Can Presence talk to him still? Detective, here is my attorney's badge. You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge, enough said. I wish I had a badge, even an ID card would be nice. This ID card belongs to the victim, Detective Bruce Goodman. You can do just about anything these days with a card and a secret number. Scary. It's only scary because you keep dropping your card, Detective Gumshoe. I forget my secret number a lot too. I'm scared of myself. But I'm me, after all, and what could be wrong with that? I think I'll stay out of this conversation. Yeah. That's it. Not taking an award. Congratulations. Chinese Parable. Dragon. Thief's Shields. I'll spare you the details. Yeah, okay, doesn't matter. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stopped in Mr. Edgeworth's knife. Also get a sky to something. I didn't mean. Someone else did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Edgeworth. It's all the same, it seems like. Someone must have a grudge against Edgeworth. Lose the case, talking about he was guarding the bloodstain with his life. Autopsy report, if I'm fired. Wait, what? If I'm fired, I won't be able to give you any information. This is new. So that's why I have to get it all out of my system now. You understand, don't you? Don't be so negative, detective. We do want you to share your information though. Oh, who am I fooling? I have never had anything useful to share to begin with. Arg! Got to stay positive. Good. Yep, 221 SL9. I doubt he has anything to do with any of these, but probably exactly the same thing as before. That's the photo Mr. took. Anything to tell us about it? Quite a lady when I was 16. Only one day I could talk about what happened. 16. Wonder what happened. He wore a trench coat. Coat. Trench coats are like cool, I guess, kinda. This knife belonged to the murderer Joe Drake, right? You bet if it wasn't for that piece of evidence, he wouldn't have been found guilty. The broken tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. Ever since that case was solved, this knife's been in Detective Goodman's locker. Right? How could it have possibly gotten to Mr. Edgeworth's car? Not only that, but it was wrapped in Lana's scarf. Yeah, it's true. What's even more mysterious is whether that's called a scarf or a muffler. Answer me that, pal. I will not. At the spot of it, yep, it's a growth thing. Base height, looming tall. That's the ID card record, isn't it? Yes, there's only one number left, 420. Entered with someone else. Executive office number. 17 too many. I must have a hunch. Okay. Yeah, that body is your fingerprints. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth, give it to us. He did what? All I have is some flour. Are you okay? Run. He's gonna sneeze at on me again. Incredible. Not comforted. About the screwdriver. Lost item report, he knows the bad, master of misplacement. There's a high power at work. Maybe I shouldn't let Lana hold evidence. Enough of stabbing, he doesn't care about that as we expect. The glove. Lockers, no locker fingerprint match. Besides, no reason for a murder to touch his own locker. They come to arrest me. Wait, okay. They will not. Now I know where I saw that before. It was right here. Here, you mean in the chief's office? If I recall, it used to sit right on top of that shelf 2 years ago. I used to stare at it while being forced to listen to that organ. You would stare at it? I tried to use my telepathy to knock it over. Your telepathy. Hey, there it is. The broken part. Oh, right there in that picture, see? Oh yeah. That's in. I can't believe Officer Marshall would do something like that. You know Officer Marshall? Of course I do. He was like a mentor. Small cactus, really? Solves all troubles. Comes to cactus. He's a patrolman now. Someone should swap places, but not him. Okay, but he doesn't care about the tape though, even though that's like a vital piece of evidence, but sure. The files. I've been studying up on those files. Nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth's presentation. Nothing injustice. I'm not buying it. Pretty big deal. Serial killers on the loose. The photo. You don't care about the photo now? What the hell? And the autopsy report. Okay, well, that's all the stuff. One of them changed, which is something, I guess. Let's examine some stuff. The pipe organ. The chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Occasionally we hear him playing it from the criminal affairs department. That's on the second floor, and this is on the 15th floor of an entirely different building. When a detective screws up, the chief calls them to his office and makes them listen to the organ for hours. What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul. After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except for the ringing in their ears. So it's an instrument of punishment, literally. But aren't the chief's ears affected? Nope, apparently. He never listens to anyone anyway. That's beside the point. Maybe he has ear muffs or whatever, ear plugs. The safe. This is a safe, isn't it? Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so. It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. Don't touch it for now. I'm not sure what will happen if we enter the wrong code. It might just be all 7s. I'd better wait until I find something more definitive. Yeah. A 7-digit number. Didn't we see one of those somewhere? How about we try entering my birth date? No, probably not. The freaking statue. This is the real deal, isn't it? The armor and these weapons. Sure is, pal. The chief doesn't care for imitations. First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room? What? You mean we are paying for this? That's it, I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. You don't have any taxes to pay. Shish, be careful of what you say. Who knows, the chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak. I don't think he'd fit in there. Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out. Cut it out, you don't know how scary that guy can be. He's so scared of him. You can see pretty far from 15 stories up. A stained glass window too. If you were to drop that suit of armor from here, at first the chief wanted to use stained glass for this window. Really? Why didn't he? They say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view. Oh. Stained glass or not, it's a huge window. Yeah. It's a pretty like insane office, obviously. I mean, wow, look at the size of Chief Grant's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier, check the drawers. Oh, it's you two. Chief Grant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. Yep, pick it up. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence. A list of evidence which was very short. Yeah, in most cases the list runs twice as long as this though. Hey, look at the case name. Huh? SL9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said I wonder what... No, about evidence lists. Normally they are twice as long. That's right, I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence, or they just hid it all. A half-sized list of evidence. The list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. He said that. What would the other half of the list be doing here? Ooh. I knew it. The chief must be hiding something about that case. It would appear so. Evidence list added to the court record. A list of evidence in the SL9 incident was ripped in half. So this part is all I've got. Anything else? Wow, look at the size of Chief Grant's desk. We found this inside the drawer. A list of evidence from the SL9 incident. Mr. Edgeworth had the other half of that list. What would this list be doing here? We'd better look a little more into this list. Probably we should. So we can present it to him too. What do you think about this? That's what the chief was reading before, isn't it? You know when we first came in here? Yeah, it looks like the right side of the form's been torn off. So Mr. Edgeworth's list really was only half of the whole thing. Something else is bugging me more than that. Take a look at the back of that form, pal. The back? Okay, so this is just a list. Oh my, it's the photo she drew. I wonder what this is. It looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here. Yeah, freaking, what's her name? Emma. Yeah, she drew this. What is it? Did you find something? I can't make it out. I'd better keep quiet about it for now. Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Why are your eyes moving about like that, Mr. Wright? I'd better not forget about this picture. Okay. That's Chief reading before. We first came in. Something bugging me more. Taking the back of the form. The back. Okay, nothing has changed. Okay, well, would figure something would have. So we can slide over. Check out the pipe organ, which takes up the floor. This mark looks like some kind of flower. Word is, it's designed after the insignia on the prosecutor's badge. Prosecutor's badge? Yeah, like the one hanging from your collar. What? They have badges too? The design's supposed to portray the severity of the punishment system. Now that you mention it, it does look all pointy and kind of painful. But Mr. Edgeworth never wears a badge. That's because he's a sharp dresser. A badge like that wouldn't go too well with his outfit. Is it an optional badge? So sharp dressers don't need to wear badges? I guess everyone just kind of lets it slide. I don't see how that's supposed to signify severe punishment. Yeah, they are freaking getting away with it. This freaking roof is all painted and shit. This was taken on that day 2 years ago. The day Joe Drake ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma. After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. Then went along with Chief Grant to question Drake. I bet he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later. Gee, you think? Probably would not have gone. This was Lana's desk. It sure is tidy. Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner. There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lana ever come back here? What do you mean Lana? No. Oh right, Lana is still alive. Sorry. Chief Grant must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They were the stuff legends are made of. Does he keep it in memory of her or in the memory of the crime? Yeah, they said different things. There's another window. Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside. Not really. This is the 15th floor. I know, I was just saying. Saying what? Ever since making detective, I've always dreamed about doing something like that. Note to self, Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams. So long as he doesn't go crashing through that window. When he gets fired, don't say that. These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf. Hey! This is when Lana and I went to that theme park. There again. Again, I guess all that's left to do is to put in the code. I think I do know the code. It's just his freaking ID card, right? It's all 7. It's easy enough to remember. This is the safe, isn't it? Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so. It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. Input number. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birth date. It's... No, I do not. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Boom. Right, there you go. It's all 7. Code confirmed. Access granted. Click. Bingo. What number did you enter? Whose birthday was that, pal? 77777. The final ID card number on that record. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. You mean... Yes, that ID number? Yeah, all 7. I think you're 1-7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Grant's ID number. Hey, anyone care to look inside? Yeah. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's Ooh, a shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? Yeah, we have it. There's something else in here too. What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth. The handprint on it. This is the handprint, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design? I don't think so. Oh, well, it was just a thought. Is that it? This is all that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. Close it. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it and a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great, now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these 2 items related to the SL9 incident? Come on, there's got to be something we can show the detective. Well, obviously there is. I present to you the fucking... Is that his shirt piece, by the way? I present this. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? I remember when the 3 of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days. Wasn't that like yesterday? It's kind of early to be nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case? That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know that fragment we just found? You mean this one that was in the safe? Yes, that one. That was in the safe. Oh, now he realizes. Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Symbol fragments. Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Yeah. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. Mr. Wright, here's some glue. If I can piece this together again, the whole thing, it will prove Chief Grant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. It's only one piece, right? Freaking combine. Oh, we gotta turn the damn thing. Boom. There, it fits like a charm. That of course means Chief Grant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. Oh. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. But hey guys, got a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others. No? There's a reddish line on it. A reddish line. That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Grant hide this in his safe? Unstable jar updated in court record. Evidence from the SL9 incident. Final fragment found in Chief Grant's safe. Blood traces. I feel a lot better now that this jar's complete. But it only raises another question. What was the piece of it doing in the chief's safe? More importantly, why wasn't there any money in there? Isn't that what safes are for anyway? I have a feeling the outcome of tomorrow's trial just might hinge on this. Probably. Let's examine it again. Oh, we can't see it. Safe, isn't it? Private intrigue, we say so. Oh. I present for leather. I mean, I just present the photograph. A handprint. The rubber glove? No. Okay, well. Can we find handprints on it? Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So you wanna take some fingerprints? That's a great idea, Detective. Alright, go to town. Sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Oh. Go ahead, take my fingerprints. It doesn't work like that, buddy. Oh. It's not your fingerprints you want to take. Huh? Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe. Oh, haha, I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? Great. Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Then once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away. What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told a million times. Alright, let's get this over with. We dust. Oh. Spill a whole bunch of freaking powder all over this bad boy. Got one. I gave it my best shot. That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clearer result from this print. Okay, let's try a different finger then. That was a thumb we tried. This is probably the best. Dust it. Spam the dust all over it. Also, can you get fingerprints from freaking cloth? I had no idea people could do that. I don't think they can, really. Okay, now we match it. It's not Grant. It's not Meekins. No. Oh, oh no. It's Emma. What the hell? Comparison complete. Match found. It's Emma Sky. No, how can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here? Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Drake's prints. Do we have his prints? Fist, hey you, over here. What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma Wright for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to this. Piece of cloth folded and added to the court record. Found in Chief Grant's safe. Evidence for something, but what? Where's Emma Sky's prints? Piece of cloth. Well, was I any help? Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Now that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Eek! Chief Grant! We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I am a man who believes in science. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then, I thought of a certain detective. Right. Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. Yep, he's fired. But, sir... Now get out. Yes, sir. We'll be on our way too then. Wait, you the one with the spike. You the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me, sir? I'd like a word with you. But sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet. You with the spiky hair, you're free to go. Mr. Wright, I'm not leaving. I'm leaving? What the hell? Look, pal, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it would be like this, I never would have said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Grant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time? Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal. Oh, what the hell? That's not a good idea, buddy. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions. So she'll be busy for the rest of the day. February 24th, this detention center visitors room. Why the hell did we just leave her there, bro? I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing, not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. That you did it? I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I am rather jealous. Oh. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Guess I'm going to. Nothing there. Nothing with him. I present my badge. Showing evidence isn't going to do me any good now. I've got to get Lana to tell me everything she's hiding. Mr. Wright. You're evolving by leaps and bounds. I am starting to see the hunger in your eyes. Okay, so don't show evidence. Talk. Keeping quiet. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you are unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you are incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say. So you think I am protecting this person? Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. She's protecting her sister from, Damon Grant. Oh. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom may I ask is this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name? District Chief of Police, though he might not seem a top dog in the PD. Tim. Patrol General Affairs, suspected of killing Goodman in evidence room. Patrol an incident, thinks he's a cowboy. The victim and a good man, it is a local thing. Defendant and chief prosecutor, high school junior. It's Damon Grant. Well, Miss Sky? Oh. Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place. I take it she's still not ready to spill the bean. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? Damon Grant. We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crime? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it though that Chief Grant's name was never mentioned? Chief Grant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Grant. Yeah, it's him. If you intend to accuse Chief Grant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Grant falsified evidence in that case. Freaking list of evidence? I can't read it, right? But I can still show it to her. I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They are pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Grant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders. Even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate in the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Orders. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. That's pretty bad. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Miss Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken. And I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No, the broken blade. No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. The knife was from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Drake's knife. I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. That would be Edgeworth's knife. That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand? Yes, it seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. Miss Starr, huh? Why did you need to hide Drake's knife so badly? Drake's knife. It took a lot of work to finally close the Drake case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. So, you hid Drake's knife? The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Drake case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right, then I called my sister. To tell her what happened and and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma. I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling. The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Grant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. Oh. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. Oh, you mean... Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He had already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demon. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer, which was Grant, and what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. The statue was the weapon used to kill him. I guess Grant killed him? But why? Why would Grant kill him? No one knows. I don't know anyway. February 25th, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. This is the defendant lobby, alright, but there's no defendant. Well, we will see them in the next one, I'm sure.